New Mass block schedule, I think there's multiple benefits. First of all, there's the Mass, which is the best choice to make, going to Mass, but they're putting Mass at the central part of our day, the central part of our lives, is probably the best benefit, because our mission, our vision is having, forming disciples into Jesus Christ, in the image of Jesus Christ. Nobody can do that better than Christ himself. So the Mass part is the biggest part of it, and I think the best choice. But there's also the seminar block, the seminar getting help from the other teachers, and the study hall. So there's an academic component to it too that is helpful and beneficial to our students as well.
The major benefits I see with the new Mass schedule is, first off, it does give the students the opportunity to go to more Mass, which is always great since this is a Catholic school. And also I really like the potential for the seminar half hour that we could get, so we could potentially help out students if they're struggling with some questions, or they just need that little extra bit of help. Something we can do during school so they don't have to come in after school, because a lot of students have sports and activities and things in the afternoon where it's really difficult for them to come in before or after school. And that just gives them that extra opportunity. They can come in for another half hour worth of help. So once we pick up that seminar part, I really think that'll be a good aspect.
Some of the problems I see the new schedule facing is, right now we're piloting this program, so there's more things that are coming out, more things that we didn't see, didn't look at, that we're trying to figure out. One of those big things that we're looking at is, this is supposed to be completely and 100% the student's choice on what they want to do. But that's not being followed right now. The other thing is, it's just the adjusting to it, the adjusting to what's happening. If we continue to do this, we're also looking at the number of hours we go to school. The state requires we go for a certain amount of hours, and there's questions on whether this counts as instructional time or not. So every time we do it, it seems like I get a few more emails of a few more problems, but we're working through it. But that's what we want to do. We want to hear what the students think, what the faculty thinks, what everybody thinks, so we can hopefully fix it and make a better decision on where we're moving ahead with this new schedule.
The potential problems I see with the new Mass block is, there's always this transition period where we're learning the new procedures and the new protocol, and there's always going to be some give and take there, just as teachers are learning their new style, and there are new procedures that we have to come up with. And also the teachers, if we're not being consistent between the classes, especially next month when we start in with the seminar aspect, if the teachers aren't following the rules that we established for that seminar part, I could see that getting kind of hectic and students kind of being where they're not supposed to be. But as long as we're all following the procedures that we've set forth, I think it should work out pretty well. And just everybody trying to work out the procedure. And the big problem we have right now is the scheduling is not consistent at all. It's kind of all over the place. There's no real, every Tuesday and Thursday we're going to have a Mass block. It's kind of, well, this week we'll have one, next week we'll have two, next week after we might not have any. So it's just kind of everybody getting a hold of that scheduling, and for the future, when it actually becomes established, there'll be a much more set routine with it, and I think that'll help out a lot with the confusions.
I think that the new benefits of the Mass schedule is that you can go to Mass, and that if you don't want to go to Mass, you can work on homework. The biggest problem that I see the new Mass schedule is that if you want to work on homework and your teacher wants you to go to Mass, then you have to do it, and you're not allowed to do your homework.
What do I see the future of the new schedule being? Well, I hope that we can at least use this next year 2 or 3 times a week, if not every day. Some of the administration, some of the faculty would like to see us use it every day. My goal is to hopefully do it 2 or 3 times a week. It opens up a wide variety of possibilities. We could have activities and clubs during that 30-minute block. It doesn't necessarily always have to be Mass offered, but I'm not here on Mondays, so it's my day off, so that day it could become something else, could be more. It opens up a wide variety of different things to involve all the students in extracurricular activities and meetings and different things. So this whole schedule is evolving, and it could become something more, but right now we're just focusing on the Mass, seminar, and study hall block.